holy. We are holy.
But those of you who did, we appreciate you bringing those representations of your father and that father energy. I know when Mother's Day was here, I talked about the divine feminine and the feminine to mother archetype. And so I did a little chat AI here and asked about the masculine, divine masculine, and really what that represents. And so I wanted to share a little bit about that with you. It says strength and courage. The divine masculine archetype embodies the quality of strength, courage, and resilience. It embodies wisdom and leadership. It is associated with wisdom, clarity of vision, and effective leadership, integrity and honor. And this is one that I am really especially interested in, compassion and empathy. Contrary to traditional notions of masculinity that emphasize toughness and stoicism, And Stoicism, the divine masculine archetype also includes qualities of compassion, empathy, and emotional openness. So just a reminder that the masculine energy can be compassionate, can be empathic, can be kind. And so as we welcome that, as we embrace that, as we open to all of the ways that energy shows up in us and through us and as us, whether we are wearing a male body or female body, we know that that divine energy is a part of all of us. But I want to also honor today those of you who are earthly fathers, those of you who have that honor of guiding and supporting your children. Earthly children, whether you are a birth father, adopted father, a stepfather, or a father figure to someone. I invite you to stand so we can just say thank you and honor you for your showing up in that way. Thank you. And happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of you today. So, not only is she a fabulous musician and inspirational singer, she's also one of our practitioners. So Cheryl Baroka is with us today as our practitioner and as our musical inspiration. So she's going to share a reading with us.
So, I read a billion things this week. It was such a great dive into lots of different readings. And I came back to my favorite Ernest Holmes quote, which I put on the back of my CD. And I did this long ago. But it was when I was really on purpose. And I said this to myself every day when I was working on this, so I hope that it will move into your hearts. I welcome the opportunity to love fully, completely, and joyfully. I believe in myself because I believe in God. I accept life fully, completely, without reservation, holding to the conviction that good is the eternal reality, that God is the everlasting presence, and Spirit within me is the eternal guide, and that my life is complete in every way today. Ernest Holmes. And so I searched and searched for all these, and I found this from one of our great, bright leaders in New Thought. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except by me. This passage, Jesus is saying we cannot experience the revelation that what he called the Father, the one source of all, it is in us and we in it, except by realization of the truth, that we are the way, the truth, and the life. The way is the path that leads to here and now. It is the journey without distance. There is nowhere to go, nothing we need to do. It is the realization that you are it, here and now. It is the way of itself, the way within itself. The truth is the self-knowingness of spirit. Take that in. Self-knowingness of spirit. The truth is within us, and we are within truth. The life is the self-livingness of spirit. It is not born, does not die. It is the ever-expanding, ever-giving, ever-expressing true self, living as each of us. It is the life in which we live and move and have our beings. Acts 17, verse 28. When we accept that we are the way, the truth, and the life of God, we live a life of purpose, on purpose. Reverend David Howard. So this song is about the way. All the songs are going to be the way, the life, and the truth. So if you can just pray with me now. the power of now is always present, nowhere to be. But where you are, the power of now flows oh so gracefully. The power of now is always perfect, nothing to be. Then who you are, the power of now flows oh so easily. Be willing to let go of everything you think you need to know. Oh, be strong enough to let go of everything you think you need to control. For everything falls away. Let everything fall away. The power of now. The power of now is ever flowing, connecting us all to the one. The power of now unfolds so peacefully. Be willing to let go of everything you think you need to know. Oh, be strong enough to let go of everything you think you need to control. Let everything fall away. Let everything wash away. The power of now. The power of now. The power of
So I invite you to settle in, be comfortable in your seat. Breathe into your body, allowing your body to relax just a bit. Allowing yourself to exhale, to relax in this moment. I invite you to imagine there is this drain at the bottom of your feet. And now you breathe in and you allow all of the energy, all of the heaviness, anything that you're trying to control, anything you're trying to resist, any heaviness, just as you breathe in and exhale, it goes down into the Mother Earth. And we invite Mother Earth to transmute that energy, to change that energy, the power of life itself as the Mother Earth, transmuting that energy and releasing it back into the perfection from which it came originally. And so we release, we let go, we breathe into the moment, we allow ourselves to be fully present in this now moment. As we breathe and we recognize the life that is breathing us, As we notice our heart beating, we recognize that life that is beating our hearts, impulsing every heartbeat. And as we recognize the life that is breath, the life that is heartbeat, the life that is animating these physical forms, we bring our full awareness into this now moment. And now, where all of life is living itself, with your breath, with your heartbeat, with your thought, with your body, with every awareness, we open and attune to that perfect life of God that is living in its fullness in this now moment. It is that life in which you live and move and have being. And it is that life that lives and moves and has its being as you. And so as we move into a short time of just being in silence, I invite you to open to a deeper, broader realization of that truth. If there's anything that you're holding on to that in any way might be dissonant with the vibration of that pure and perfect life, now is a time to let it go. Feel it just flowing out from your energy field. Again, just inviting our Mother Earth to do its perfect work, to transmute that energy, releasing it back into the perfection of its origin. This is the moment. That is the power of the now moment. To be fully present. To be fully alive and awake to that life that is your life. And with this next breath, I invite you to feel every aspect of your being aligning with that life, attuning to that life, every cell of your body, every thought, every emotion, every aspect of your energy, to claim it, to know that it's done. And as you take a deep breath, let us say together, and so it is.
So this song is about the truth, so hold that in your heart. I am one, simple and plain, no superpowers, no famous name, but I stand tall, 'cause I believe something greater has come alive inside me. I have felt the Spirit stirring in my soul. Deep in my soul, I will give love, I will speak peace,
We're caught up in that song. Thank you, Cheryl. I love that song. Anyway, thank you for sharing it with us today. So today is, the theme today is about living on purpose. And some of you know that I've been looking at Reverend Dr. Gary Simmons' book, The Eye of the Storm, as a foundation for talks this month. And one of the things he says in the book really hit me this week as I reread it. He says, purpose is the intention of the universe to express through you the presence of God. You exist because purpose is. Purpose is the intention of the universe to express through you and me the very presence of God. You exist because purpose is a flow of God, the flow of life. When I think about that, I wonder, am I living on purpose? Am I really living, am I setting a very clear intention to be in alignment with the intention of the universe? To really be the presence of God in the world. And what does that mean? And how do we do it? So that's been my pondering this week. And he also says in the book, he uses that scripture that Cheryl shared today, that he says Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Maybe that's the way we be the presence of God. When we recognize that we are the way, the truth, and the life of God. Because he says in that scripture, until you know you are the way, the truth, and the life of God, you're really not necessarily being the presence of God. We have to embody it. We have to claim it. We have to know it. We have to be it. Be the presence of God. What does that look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? Take a moment. Let's just take a moment. I would invite you to close your eyes if you're willing. And take a breath. And just imagine there is this vibrational frequency called purpose. And the tension of this vibrational frequency is to express through you the very presence of God. And as you align your thinking, your mind, your energy field with that vibration, what does it feel like? Does it have a sound? Does it have a texture? Does it have a word? Maybe it's a song. Breathe into that. What does it feel like? Sound like? Look like for you? Because what I know is that we all share the same purpose, but we all express that purpose in very unique and wonderful and creative ways. What does it feel like for you? So take a breath, breathe into that, allow that, ground that, experience that. And he talks about what is the life, what is that, what is the way of God? I believe the way of God, the way that energy flows is what we call love. The energy of love. Now, we have all sorts of ideas about love, romantic love, familial love. We can love a chocolate chip cookie. Right? But what do we know? What do we think about when we think about love? You know, I've said this before, but I've heard over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, you just have to love yourself, you just have to love yourself, you just have to love yourself. And I think, well, how do you do that? What does that mean? And I had a counselor very recently, I worked with a spiritual counselor, and I expressed that to him. I don't really know what that means. And he suggested something that helped me. He said, well, just think about how you connect with love. When you feel that openness, when you feel that excitement, when you feel that energy, when you have the experience of that, what's happening? What's happening? Well, one is that I do, and I feel that deep connection with Spirit, yes. And when I feel like somebody else is being very present with me. When I feel, when I have this idea that I really matter. That I'm really being listened to, connected with, seen for who I truly am. That opens me up to that connection, with that feeling, the connection of love. And so I ask myself, and I invite you into the question as well. Are you loving yourself? What gets in the way of love? The only thing that gets in the way of love is what we think about, what we tell ourselves. That creates that energy that doesn't necessarily allow the full expression of the way of God. Are we getting in the way of God by not really loving ourselves? Are you listening to yourself? Are you being present with yourself, really? Are you truly seeing yourself? Are you truly allowing that essence of who you are to express? I have to ask myself that question as well. Are you getting in the way of God that wants to live itself as you? Are you trying to please other people? Are you continuing to play a role that is really not who you are? Are you just trying to fit in? Are you trying to belong in a way that you're giving up on yourself? I don't know. But it's a good question. Are we living on purpose? The purpose of God expressing through each one of us in our own unique, creative, wonderful, expressive ways. I hope you are. I hope you are. And if you're not, don't beat up on yourself. Love yourself right where you are. Are there things we might want to change? Are there decisions we might want to make differently about the things we're doing, the things we're saying, the things? Yes, there probably are. But as Jay reminded me the other day, he heard this therapist say, you can't hate your body into a better body. You can't judge yourself into changing in a positive way. You can't. It's not possible. You can force things to happen. You can force yourself to change, but do you really want to experience the change that comes from that kind of energy? It's probably not sustainable. So yeah, let's love ourselves right where we are, regardless. And if there are things we want to change, let's align with the change that we want to experience in the moment, in the now. Align with a vitally active, healthy, energized body. If that's what we want. Love yourself. Because what I also have heard over and over and over and over again is you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. I know we think, oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. But can we? Really? Really? So the way of God, I believe, is the way of love. When I was in ministerial school at Unity Village, that's one of the classes that I took, our choir class, was advanced Bible study. And one of the assignments we had was to choose a scripture that best defined our own personal mission statement. And so I wasn't exactly sure how to go about that, but the one that I resonated with the most, and I still resonate with this scripture very powerfully. And it is when Jesus was having the conversation with Pilate before his crucifixion. And he says, "For this I was born, and for this I came into the world, to bear witness to the truth." For this I was born, for this I came into the world, to bear witness to the truth. Purpose. Purpose. What is truth? What is truth? We all have our own, don't we? Is there an ultimate, absolute truth? I believe there is. I believe what is true for me, I believe is true for all of us, is that we are that very creative, loving, vibrant expression of the divine. I believe that for me, that is the only truth I can hold on to truly, truly. But what gets in the way of that truth? Again, I want to go back to us personally. Truth. Are we living truth? Are we being truth? Are we speaking truth? Are we standing for truth? It's a moment-by-moment choice for us, is it not? I want to ask you, I want to open this up because I want to know from you, is if you're willing, just willing to share with me, what lies do you tell about yourself? What untruths do you continue to tell about who you are? What are we continuing to align to attune to in the words that we speak about ourselves? I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm too old. I'm not smart enough. Are you aware of any of those untruths? Here's a big one for me. We talked about this last week. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not clear. Is the I am never not clear? Does the I am never not know? Does the I am ever tired? Is the I am ever sick? Is the I am ever too old? Is the I am ever too young? Is the I am the wrong sex? Is the I am the wrong sexual orientation? Is I am the wrong gender identity? Is I am any of those things? Absolutely not. What is the I am? That which you are. Can we look at what we're saying and thinking and believing about ourselves and change it? I don't know about you, but sometimes I am pretty being lazy. Lazy. When it comes to recognizing the things that I'm saying about myself, thinking about myself. And it's so, I don't want to say easy, but it's habitual to to think one thought. You recognize the law of attraction works, whether it's a good thought or whether it's whether it's a positive thought about ourselves or a negative thought about ourselves. Do you realize the law of attraction works on the energy of any of that? So when I have one thought about myself that is not the truth of me, what is the law of attraction attracting to me? Anything that's of that like vibration. So before I know it, I'm on this train of negativity about myself, caught up in it before I even recognize it. Am I willing to stop? Am I willing to change? Am I willing to observe? Am I willing to be present with myself? Listen to myself. And that's what I'm inviting us into. To love ourselves and speak the truth about ourselves. What would that feel like? What does it feel like to be in the vibration of the I am, that I am, the truth of you, to be the very presence of God? And if God is an allergy for you, use love, use life, whatever works for you. Take a moment, take a breath. I want to share with you this probably very famous quote from Dr. Ernest Holmes. And listen to this. I want you to claim it. I want you to resonate with it as much as you possibly can in this moment. There is one life. That life is God. And that life is my life now. In God I live and move and have my being, and God lives in me and moves through me. I affirm this today. The life of God is the only life there is. That life is my life now, complete and perfect. The life of God is the only life there is. That life is my life now, complete and perfect. Let me say it again. The life of God is the only life there is. Let's say that together. The life of God is the only life there is. Together. That life is my life now. Together. That life is my life now. Complete and perfect. Complete and perfect. I am the I am. I am the life of God expressing in all its beauty, in all its wonder, in all its glory, in all its majesty, in all its knowing, in all its love, in all its peace, in all its joy, in all that I can imagine that life of God to be. It is my life now. I resonate with that. I align to that. I attune to that, knowing the vibrational frequency of the I am, the life of God, is my life now. And anytime you notice yourself thinking a thought about yourself that is somehow different from that, I invite you to take a breath. Put it on a card in your wallet, in your purse, put it on your mirror, whatever works for you, until you can truly own it. And anytime you feel a vibration that is unlike that, please come back to that. I'm talking to myself, and I'm inviting you to join me in that. The life of God is my life now. And speaking of the life of God, what is the life of God? Where is the life of God? Cheryl just sang about it. Right here, right now. Are we being the presence of God now? Not in the future, not in the past. It's all living now. Are we attuning to it now? What gets in the way of the now? What gets in the way of us being present to it now? How many of us continue to tell the stories of the past that are painful? How many of us continue to resonate with stories in the past? Because guess what? When you tell the story of the past, where is it? It's right now. It's right now. We continue to tell the stories of lack and limitation. We continue to tell the stories of who we think we have been and what happens. That gets in the way of being in the moment, in the life, in the present, now. I have been so caught up for so long. Was caught up for a long time in telling the story about being an adult child of an alcoholic. My father was an alcoholic. Boy, was I good at telling that story. And all the things that I dealt with about that story. Sometimes it's good to tell our stories. Sometimes it's good to let go of our stories. That does not define me now. What defines me now? I am an adult child of God. That's my only reality. That's your only reality. So are we being the life of God now? Now is the only time we can be. Because the power is in the now. The power of God is in the now. Your power to choose, my power to choose is now. In the now. So I invite us into this week asking ourselves that question. Am I living on purpose? Or am I living by default? Am I living on purpose? Or am I getting in the way of love? Am I getting in the way of the truth? Am I getting in the way of life? So I invite you to be aware of that. Love yourself. Listen to yourself. Connect with yourself. Your highest knowing of yourself. And yes, your human self as well. Because, again, your human self is also divine. We get that? Do we really get that? Your body is divine. Your body is the temple of God. Your mind is the mind of God. And your heart is the heart of God. So love yourself. Stop telling lies about yourself. Claim your truth. And know that the power is only now. And know that you are that power expressing now. And your only point of choice is now. And your power to choose what you are thinking, what you are feeling, what you are doing and expressing is the most important power that you possess. Use it wisely. So take a moment, take a breath. Once again, breathe into your heart space where you feel the life of that divine presence. The I am that is living itself in its wholeness, in its perfection, in its truth, as you. That which you are right here, right now. As you open to receive, to claim, to know, to attune, to align, to the truth of your being. And to know that every moment, now and now and now and now, is where your power lies. So I invite you as we close to say with me once again, the life of God is the only life there is together. The life of God is the only life there is. That life is my life now together. That life is my life now, complete and perfect together. Complete and perfect. And so as you claim that, you allow your mind to attune to the truth of that, your heart open to the realization of that, and your body, your actions, every word you speak, every step you take, to be a revelation of that truth. And together let us proclaim, and so it is. Let's take a breath. Are you breathing? Yeah. Were you holding your breath the whole time I was speaking? So let's just take a breath. Let it go, let it go, let it go. So now is the time in our service where we do have the opportunity to share from our good, from our expression of the divine, through our financial gifts and offerings today. I know many of you share electronically or share recurringly, and we do appreciate that. Also, as the basket goes around, there are cups attached there that have affirmations that our practitioners have created for you. So please take one of those as the basket passes around and use that for your inspiration this week. And so let us know together that as that life expresses perfectly, wholly, completely, as each of us, it expresses in so many wondrous ways. And our financial good is just one expression of that. And we know that we are blessed as we receive, and we are equally blessed as we give. And we are grateful. And together let us say, and so it is.
Okay, Parker, CSL, I need your help on this one. I need you to sing two things. Shine, shine. Got it? Shine, shine. And then there's a part where I'm going to point to you and you just have to copy what I say. Because we have no other mics, so you are the backup people. So let's embody that beautiful message. It's a song that you sang when you were little, and it's got a little different twist, but here we go. Shine.
Cheryl. Thank you all. Thank you all for being our unplugged band today. Appreciate that. Yeah, the affirmation I chose today says, I am a vessel of the divine, and I allow love and light to flow through me as me. Shine, shine.
Yeah.
All right. So I invite you to stand if you're willing and able to do so as we together bless our offering. And so as we bless our offering, I invite you once again just to breathe into the awareness of the purpose of the universe, to express through you the very presence of God. And as you're aligned to that, we share that energy, that light, that love, as we welcome, as we receive, and as we give thanks for these gifts this morning, knowing that they are expressions of that life of God flowing freely and easily through each of us. And together let us say, and so it is. So it is. So thank you for today. Let your light shine and go out and connect with that purpose. The purpose to be the very presence of God, to be the life, to be the truth, to be the way of the divine. Blessings.